Hello, my name is Dr. Lesia Waschuk, and I'm the Compliance and Education Specialist at Prep Doctors. And today I'm speaking with Dr. Pennie Thornton, and our subject today is volunteerism in dentistry and outside of dentistry. And Pennie, we have met in an outreach program at a dental school, but I know you've been involved in a number of different volunteer activities throughout your life, and I'd like
Mhm.
to ask you to tell us about those.
Yes, well, I started off, I'm the child of very active volunteers, and I started off being voluntold by my parents when I was young, and they were, I, the memory that sticks with me the most is cleaning up around a seniors' home that my parents had been instrumental in helping to found in the inner city of Montreal. And then over the years, I was probably didn't volunteer as much when I was in my undergraduate because I was working to pay for my university. But when dental school, I was able to get involved in student societies, Ontario and Dental and Canadian Dental Association as a representative, a student rep. I was the first female student rep for the ODA. Lynn Tompkins was the U of T ODA rep. It was the first time they'd had females on the ODA board all those years ago. And then continuing on to other things after dentistry that involved often my kids' schooling. And those are the opportunities that just naturally flow. Opportunities at church, helping with community breakfast, a monthly program to serve breakfast to those who could benefit from a free meal. Things within dentistry, some committees with the local dental society, the outreach that you and I met each other at. And then now I'm part of a group creating a dental clinic that's about to open on the 1st of February that will serve the needs of underserved Londoners. And a few other things over the years that related more to my children than anything else.
Wow. And I know that you've also been involved even in other types of organizations that you haven't mentioned. I know that you have been recognized for your volunteer work. I wonder how that
Yeah.
felt.
Yeah. Uh, you shouldn't volunteer looking for recognition. When I first sponsored my kids' soccer teams, I didn't put my name on the sweater. One team was called the Premolars and the other were the Marauder Molars. You shouldn't look for recognition. That's not the idea of volunteerism. My husband and I and four other parents founded an agency with families who had blind and visually impaired babies and children up to age 6. I was recognized for that, but again, recognized as the person whose name was out there, yet the recognition was due to many other people other than myself, for darn sure.
You know, I know that nonprofit organizations really need many hands. You need many people with many different types of skills to come together to do the work that needs to be done to help people.
Mhm.
And what impresses me is that you've used both your dental skills and your volunteerism, and you've chosen programs that are meaningful to you. So access to care on the dental side, but other programs relating to children uh, have drawn your attention.
Mhm.
I know sometimes people take on too much. And I know that when a young practitioner begins their career, often if they want to have a family, they're beginning their family, they're trying to find the right practice opportunity or build a practice. What is your advice for fitting in volunteerism?
Don't. Just let it be there. Volunteerism is always there. Focus on your family. You need a healthy family,
Mhm.
and then you need a healthy practice. And with your family, again, all sorts of opportunities will present. Your kids' preschool, your church, or place of worship, elementary school. There's all those opportunities. Your kids' sports team, where you can be the parent who brings the water every week. I mean, there's all sorts of things you can do, and it's not that you need to have a huge list of things at the end of every year. It's just the things you do. You see a situation where it needs a helping hand, you give the helping hand. You don't look for anything. You're not going to record that somewhere. You just do it. But at the beginning, you should cut yourself a break. Just don't expect to do everything all at once, because then you'll do nothing in a worthwhile fashion.
Exactly. Know what you can commit to,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
you should commit to what's meaningful to you. Uh,
Yes.
You can use the skills that you have, or even skills that you want to develop.
Mhm.
That's what I found, is that I've learned so much through my volunteerism.
Exactly. They talk about the donation of time, talent, and treasure. And so you can donate all three, you can donate just one. And there's some years you're not, you're just not going to donate any of it. But that's sort of what I always think of is it's time, talent, and treasure. Which of those can I donate at a time?
Right. And while we shouldn't do it for recognition, I know that the meaning that volunteering has given to my life, I know that
Hmm.
I've gained from
Hmm.
that effort as well.
Hmm.
So I'd
Hmm.
like to thank you very much, Penny, for speaking with me today. And I hope that we can speak again about your career and your life in dentistry at another opportunity.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.